second. Okay, guys. So we're facing an uphill battle. Is your AC on?
I'm in a pool house.
She's in a pool house. We just spent the last chunk of time. I hate the word chunk, but we just spent the last bit of time troubleshooting Marlee's mic. Well, that's just the easy way to put it. She has this little interface that we were trying to connect because she's in Florida. It didn't want to connect. She had to download something and then start entering serial numbers, and that's when it got scary. So
they just asked me a lot of questions. They asked me for a password. They asked me for... Here's the thing. When they ask for my... what is it called where you send messages to people on your computer? Email?
Yeah.
when that thing where you... Whatever.
That thing where
when they ask... when they ask for an email, I'm out because...
You're out.
I've got... Hold on. 2,847 of those little bitches to get through.
No, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
I mean...
I'm sitting at about 17 and I'm stressed out. So I guess that's the space between us. It's really just between us. It's one of those things.
The issue is that if it's not important, I delete it. Or if it's not important, I leave it. If it is important, respond. Maybe go into a folder or something, but probably not.
See, my issue, this is where I know I'm at fault because I don't think I've ever deleted an email. The storage has got to be unbelievable. I've never deleted an email because I'm like, I'll just read it. What if I need to come back to this? If I need to come back to this Abercrombie deal in 7 months? So you just folder it somewhere? No, I don't do anything. I just read it. I just swipe through and read, make them all red.
Oh, so they're all still in your inbox.
They all just are there. I got an email recently about Gmail storage being 50% full. So I know I'm not at capacity. I also don't get the most amount of emails.
That's not bad. If it's 50% full and you have your history of email on there.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
I think I'm fine. I think it can hold a lot.
You've got until, however, say you've had this email your whole life, you got till you're 50.
I've got a ways to go.
Yeah, I'll deal with it then.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. My mom loved that phrase. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. No, that's not how my anxiety works.
No,
Says the person
I need to cross the bridge now.
No, I'm crossing the bridge now. There's simply not another option. She's just somebody with no anxiety. And so that works for her. That did not work for little Taylor.
Well, let me tell you a phrase that my mom would say that actually did work for me, but now I'm an adult and I understand her personality. But anytime something would happen or stressful would happen, I would be obviously freaking out because I was born this way.
Yeah.
And my mom would say, "Look at me. Do I look scared? Do I look nervous? If I don't look nervous." I know, it's so her. She's like, if I don't look nervous, then why would you be nervous? Because it's her job. She's like, it's my job to handle it. So if I'm not scared, you're not scared. And I'd be like, you're so right. Because what am I going to do?
Low-key, that's a pretty good line.
It always
could never be
me.
But because if my kid's looking at me, I'm going to look nervous.
But to be fair, my mom never looks nervous.
No.
And if our house was on fire, I feel like she'd calmly be
I think she would just be she would be like this. She'd be like,
yep.
Okay. She would just be like that.
I guess we grab our documents and we go out the front door. Everybody walk calmly.
Everybody say bye-bye house.
Everybody say bye-bye house. You gave us good memories here.
Literally. No, I could literally see it. Yeah, so that's just on mental stability. But let's just talk about this week. You're in Florida, which is cute. Sometimes I forget that you're pregnant. Your baby's just there with you in Florida.
I do too. Sometimes I forget that I'm pregnant and then she'll move and I'll be like, whoa. She's there.
Not that I forgot you're pregnant. You understand what I'm trying to say. I forget that.
No, I do understand.
It's baby on board type of vibes.
Yeah, she's here too. She's been to Florida, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing as when I tell people that I was conceived in Boston.
Yeah, you've been to Boston.
I've been there. Well, speaking of, for the people, I'm going there in 2 weeks with Andrew. We're doing a little trip and then going up the coast of Maine,
so fun.
which will be so fun, gorge. If anybody has any recs, I will take them from anybody. I'm not picky.
Yep.
So, just
Well, I've heard
let me know.
Boston has great coffee, so maybe send your coffee shops.
Yeah. So that's great. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Maybe I record the episode from like Portland, Maine. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I was going to say I wanted to revisit something that we talked about last week. You mentioning that I'm pregnant and we forgot. I understand that we said we weren't sure if you could like get in a body of water when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I forgot that in my mind I was like, well, what if baby would like drown in my stomach? But I forgot that she like lives in water.
She lives in her fluid. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like a little mermaid in there.
She's like a little. Well, I was about to call her a fish, but I didn't mean to call my unborn child a fish. But
She's like a little sea creature.
she's
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
What is your go-to? Let's just pretend we're 8. What's your go-to sea creature?
Well, I just thought urchin. I don't know why. I just thought
Oh my gosh!
urchin.
Wait, no. Why was I literally about to say sea urchin with the little spikies? I'm not even kidding.
You were not.
I literally would give you everything in my bank account. I literally was gonna say I kind of am thinking about a sea urchin right now. Mochi
Sea
seems to
urchin.
be
I don't
too.
know why. Yeah, they're. Hey guys,
Hey,
you guys are good. Pause.
So
one second.
you
go
guys
outside and
play.
you got okay. So
by you
Mochi's
guys,
playing with
Mochi and
Yeah.
2. She has a date.
my parents' dog Apple.
Right.
Right. They do love each other. They're of similar size and stature. So she loves playing.
Works out well.
She loves playing with Apple. It works out well. And they both kind of do this whole like I guess it's how the dogs play. I've never had maybe I have had 2 dogs at one time, but I don't remember seeing them play. I don't think I personally have ever yeah, I've never not since I was
I've
really,
never
really young.
witnessed anybody have any fun. Nobody's having
I've
fun.
never witnessed a dog play before. But they kind of like go at each other until Mochi like lays on her back and shows her stomach.
Okay. Submit.
I think it's a submissive thing, but they kind of fight over who's going to put whose butt in their face.
Right. It's like they take
So-
turns.
They kind of take It's only fair.
It's hey. Let's be diplomatic
is.
here.
Let's be diplomatic. It is only fair. You get my butt, then I get yours.
Swap. Okay. So I'm trying to think. There was something I was going to talk about. Let me pull up my notes. I don't even have my notes up.
Well, first
Let's-
I wanted to ask you, would you ever eat a sea urchin? You know how people do?
What a delicacy. I think that
The
I
uni, the,
would
like orange.
I would do it if you do it. I would do it if
I'll
it was
jump if you jump.
if it was prepared at a good restaurant. I could be persuaded.
Yeah.
I don't
But
also,
I don't think they're ever cooked.
Okay. Well, that doesn't freak me out. It's more I need to know it's coming from a good place. But that's just my dad talking
Okay, fair.
because this is the issue is when we used to go to places with my dad growing up, any restaurant, he had, oh my gosh, it was like somebody had a gun to his head. He had to
Right.
ask where they sourced the food. Like he had to ask, he needed to know the location of origin. And so he would be like,
Yeah.
so this sea bass, coast of Kyoto or where did you?
They're like, no, Cisco.
no, they're literally like, it came on the truck. I don't know what to tell you.
Came on the truck. We have a company that does all this.
I'm telling you, that was his bread and butter. And so, yeah, that just felt my dad coming out there a little bit. But I would need to know that it was a good sea urchin before partaking.
That's fair. You know, I feel that way about oysters. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, where
Yeah.
is that from?
Well, I
Because I
really
don't.
remember. Well, here's the thing. Marlee took my oyster virginity at Kimball House, which sounds yeah, that's a crazy way to say that. But
That's
Marlee took me to have oysters for the first time at Kimball House in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and they were so good. And so
They are good.
honestly, that sounds really good. We have an oyster bar here in Greenville, and I've been to it before, but I didn't get the oysters. I got like a cooked dish, and it was really good. I got like the salmon or something.
I will say, anywhere else that I go to get an oyster, I feel like I'm spoiled because the first time I had them was at Kimball House, and they're like
Yeah.
top tier.
So
and so
good.
anywhere else that I go, I'm like, oh, this isn't very good. Like, I'm like, it just doesn't measure up.
It's
so
not
now
hitting.
I'm like, it's just not hitting the same. But that's fine. I haven't had an oyster in 8 months, so
I
whatever.
kind of feel like it's like, and this is from the guy's perspective. I don't think this really ever happens to a girl, but it's like a guy whoever they date first, then they always compare everybody else, and they're like, it'll never be like Mackenzie, their
Yeah.
first girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's you with oysters.
That's true.
Like
No,
the
it's so
bar
true.
is so high that it's like they can't let go, and then they end up like, I don't know, like the girl's married, and then they end up like circling back and objecting at the wedding or something.
Wow.
Yeah,
I like thinking about that topic.
I know. Isn't that fun? what a crowd pleaser.
The people love to hear it. The people are pleased. The people, as in me. The jury agrees.
People are clapping. Golf clap.
But did you know that oysters? I was eating them one time with the Ashleys, our friends.
We
have,
literally do that. I don't think we've told them that we do that.
I don't think we've ever told them. So if you guys
We
are listening,
literally, yeah. And I know they listen sometimes.
Yeah.
We call them the
I know they do.
Ashleys. Ashley Graves and Ashley
anytime we're
Odendahl.
hanging out with them together, or if they hang out or something like that, when we're referring to like a group, whatever, we say, oh yeah, it's me, Taylor, and the Ashley.
Yeah, it's so hilarious that we do that. It makes them sound like that's their last name as a couple, but they are both
I
named
know, it does.
Ashley. They are both named Ashley.
They just both happen to have the same first name. But I learned from when we went to go get oysters, because they love oysters from Kimball, and we learned, well, I think actually they knew this, but it's called an aphrodisiac. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
It's supposed to like make
do
you
you know-
like in the mood or something.
Yeah. Do you know why I knew that? Is I learned that recently from watching Age of Attraction. Because the couple, the one that were
They
where the
did say
older
that.
one is 54 and the younger boy is 27. She said that to him. She said,
Yeah.
"Don't get any ideas," or something really cringe. I don't even know.
Yeah, well, she said something that was her age, and he just went along with it.
She said a joke that would appeal to her.
That would have appealed to her age group. Whatever. I mean, speaking of dating shows, this is insane. So, I know you've watched Farmer Wants a Wife before.
I sure have.
You sure have. Have you watched this season at all, or are you like not?
I have not watched this season.
So I started it because I have nothing to do ever, and so I've been watching just a show every second of my life.
Yeah.
And I started it. I think it was only like 2 episodes at this point, maybe 3 when I started it.
Okay.
Because the season literally just started. I didn't know that they had 3 farmers. Like, they have like 3 people and they split into groups. Whatever.
You pick your favorite girls or whatever.
You pick your favorite and then they like go back to the farm with them, which is just low key. This is a great show. I don't know why it's not bigger than it is.
Oh, I
Anyways,
love Farmer Wants a Wife.
maybe it is bigger than I think it is. But I was watching, and they start with like 9 girls. So 3
Yes.
farmers each get 9 girls. Then they choose 5 out of their group to like go back to the farm with them.
They've shifted
It, like,
this
low-key
around a
sounds-
little bit because it used to be 4 farmers, but maybe that was too much to handle, and that's why they switched to 3. Because it used to be 4
It was
farmers.
too many farmers.
It was
Yeah.
4 farmers. They each shortlisted 8 girls, and then they like.
Not shortlisted.
I mean, let's call it what it is. Then they, from there, got
yeah.
to take 5.
Yeah. They throw 5 of them over their shoulder. Over their shoulder.
Get, girl.
And then they wheelbarrow. Get! Back to the farm. Get!
Please. I literally,
Get to work.
actually
They really
gags
do,
me.
like, put them to work, though. They were, like, shucking corn.
That's what I was going to say, is it literally gags. Because they would literally, the girls would have these 4-inch acrylic nails, and they would be like, I can't get the manure. And then they start freaking out. And then they're like, well, Kaylee isn't fit to be a farm hand. I hate her. She's gone. But then when
I can't. She's out of
when
here.
she would go, when they would do the breakups, though, I always remember it being so respectful. They would be like, now, Miss Kaylee, I really love getting to know you, but I think your match is better suited in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you for spending your time on the car.
Anywhere here.
And then they would just,
Anywhere but here. Get the
then
hell
they
out.
would just say, may I give you a hug before you go? And then they're gone. Well, here's the thing. I still follow
very sweet
one of the
and
girls,
respectful.
one of the former contestants who ended up with one of the guys. And
Yeah.
I still love following her. Her name is Taylor. And she
That's
lives
great.
in
I
Dallas.
mean,
I think her farmer
I've
might be
always
in
thought
Oklahoma.
that farmers are loyal.
Well, you never know. I mean, I think, you know, compared to, it depends on what you compare it to. But I think they are pretty,
You know what? I take it back. Men are just men.
yeah. We don't know. We don't,
Matter what,
who
farmer
are
or
we to
not.
say? Who are we to say?
Who are we to say? So what I was originally going to say is I was
Say
watching, you know, they've got now the 3 farmers because easier to juggle, I guess. And they're whatever, producers just
Whatever. Producers can't take
going
4.
through it. And I was looking at the 9 they can't take it anymore. I was looking at the 9 girls. One of them is Heather from The Bachelor.
No, it's
Do you
not.
remember? Like,
Yes.
she had really long blonde hair. She had
Yes.
never had a kiss before.
Yes. What?
Yeah, she's on
there?
Farmer Wants a Wife.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I
Okay.
mean, she's taken a 180, The Bachelor to Farmer Wants a Wife.
I mean,
But
that's
what
better
I was
suited
laughing
for her,
at. I don't
though.
know if
More
it was
her pace.
It makes a lot of sense. What I was laughing at is I don't know if it was her group or another group. They all had to go do, you know, the little farm chores, see if they're fit for the lifestyle of being with
Yes.
the farmer. And one of them is like, this was actually very cool. He like has I don't know if it's his restaurant or if he supplies for a restaurant. Either way, very cool. Like his crops. And he has like a bunch of like vegetables and like, hold on, the words escaped me.
Grain.
The green stuff that like makes flavors. You put it in
Oh my gosh, pesto.
like
Wait.
chives.
Oh, herbs.
Like chives.
Herbs. Yeah.
The green stuff that makes flavors. Take that as you want.
I'm literally screaming. Okay. We're fine.
Whatever.
No, we bounce back. Hey,
Okay.
it's early this morning. This is an early
So-
morning for the girlies.
It is early. We're doing the best we can. There's a lag on the pod that while I'm listening.
I know there's a
whatever.
lag for me too, but I'm just trying my best.
We are fighting through it. So if we're pausing, it's none of your business.
It's none of your
Except it is because you're listening, but I don't care.
Also, wait, we have
but
to give
anyways-
our disclaimer halfway through that Marlee is
Yes.
recording this on her computer mic because the mic that we were troubleshooting didn't work. And so if there's anything going on, we know and we're sorry.
Yeah, first of all, we know. Second of all, sorry. Third of all,
Yeah.
I want to talk about the herbs. So
Okay, go back to the herbs.
Farmer was like, go back to the herbs. So the farmer is like throwing out these like vegetables that are like, you know, radish. I actually do know what a radish looks like in the ground, which is random, but sometimes I just watch this girl on TikTok who likes to go pick stuff from her vegetable garden. So like
Right.
that's maybe not everybody knows what that looks like. But he would say like go pick, I'm trying to think of something that's like exotic, like something random
Something exotic.
that like I would not know what this plant looks like.
Please. Okay, sure.
Something exotic.
Let's just
something
say.
that's unheard of. But
Let's
anyways,
just say rhubarb.
Yeah, no, literally. He'd be like, go get a rhubarb. He'd say like some herb that like I have genuinely no idea what that looks like. And he said like 5 to this girl. And then he's like, okay, now you go get a carrot. You go get potatoes. Like things that like everybody knows what that looks like where it grows. And the poor girl that was like struggling to find the herbs, he's like, I don't know if she's cut out for this. And I'm like, that poor girl. I'm like, it's not her fault. She doesn't know what a freaking rhubarb looks like in the ground.
She's climbing an uphill. It's an uphill battle for her. And she never deserved that. It's the card that she got dealt.
I know. He's like, I don't know if she's cut out to be my wife on this farm. She can't pick out the rhubarb.
He just didn't like her.
She can't, if I put them all in a line, she can't point out.
He did not want her. He needed a way to get rid of her quick. So speaking of things that people don't deserve,
I know.
I need you to talk about your experience at the vet. I need it. I need it right now. I've been waiting so long.
Oh, this is insane, and you guys can write in and tell me if I need to like report them to some sort of like vet board or something.
Yeah.
This is like actually bonkers to me. So I take Mochi to the vet, and I've known for some time now I've got to switch vets. But she's been getting her vaccines regularly, so I'm like, I mean, anybody can give her a vaccine. So I thought. So I was like, so we thought. So I take her to this vet. It's like very well reviewed on Google. Like I don't know if they're deleting reviews or what, or maybe I am just the only one. Maybe I'm picky and I'm just the only one. I'm like, there's no way that I'm the only one that's had these, like, I've had like 3 weird experiences with them. Anyways, the first one, the like first experience that I was like, this is kind of strange. The vet tech came in and just kind of like sat there and like didn't say anything and was just like, okay, I guess I need to go give her shot.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, sounds good. And she just kind of like sat there and like didn't say anything and was just like looking at me. And I was like, do you need me to hand her to you? And she was like, oh no, I'll take her.
Okay.
I was like, okay. It's just weird. Whatever. So this time I go to get Mochi's very last shot. Thank God. And I needed to get her nails trimmed. So I was like, could you just go ahead and do that while we're here? Whatever. Sure. And they said yes. And so that was like they knew all of that before, because that's like what I said when I booked the appointment. Yeah. And I go in, I'm like reminding them, and I was like, she needs her last shot. And he goes, okay, what is it? And I was like, I don't remember the name. Can you tell me? I know. They're like, what shots does she need? And I'm like, well, is it in her file? Like, I know she needs like, she's had her rabies. Like, I know she's had, like, all of these, but there's one more that she needs. And he was like, okay, yeah, I'll figure it out. And I was like, are you going to give her the right thing? Like,
right. It's just that, it's
whatever.
Just so, it's just awful. It's horrible.
I know. He's like, I'll just look in her file. I'm like, you didn't look in her file before you came in here?
It's embarrassing.
Anyways, and so it's embarrassing. So then the doctor comes in with the vet tech, because, they always send the vet tech first, whatever. Doctor comes in. They usually, like, take your dog or your cat away to, like, a back room. That sounds bad. But they, like, take them away to, like, give them a shot, so they don't, like, associate.
Yeah, like, where they're supposed to get things done. Yeah.
Yes. And so doctor is in there with vet tech. Doctor looks at me and says, hey, do you mind holding her while I give her the shot?
It's just so embarrassing.
I can, but what if she...
I just feel like then she's going to associate the vaccine with you, which is a horrible idea for owner to pet relationship.
No, it's true. It's true. Well, that's why they always take them away. I've had vets say that. They're like, are you okay with that? Like, we just like to do that so that they don't, like...
Yes.
Aren't, like, mad at you. Whatever.
Literally.
And she's like, do you mind holding her? And I was like, I can, but, like, if she freaks out, like, I don't know what to do. If she's got a needle in her arm, she starts, like, squirting, like, whatever. And I don't know. Horrible. Like, I'm like, I just don't... Whatever. And so, and the vet tech's standing right there. So I'm like, why wouldn't he hold her?
It makes no sense.
If she's going to stay in the room, why wouldn't he hold her? Anyways. And so I'm holding her. And then she's like, actually, let's start with the nail trim. She pulls out these clippers. I kid you not. She says, well, I hope this goes well because I have really bad vision.
That is the most, it is, when you told me that is the most unbelievable thing that she possibly could have said. I literally told Marlee when she first told me this story that it would literally be like taking yourself to the doctor or taking your kid to the doctor and then being like, okay, pull out the stethoscope, let me listen. Oh wait, I'm hard of hearing. I don't know if I'm going to get a good reading on this. What the F? Like,
I was
if you have if you're a little compromised in an area, maybe delegate, because
Yes.
that is
delegate.
unbelievable.
Well, the vet tech is right there. And she goes, well, usually a vet tech does this. Great, hand it to the guy right there.
Hand it
That's
over.
him.
Hand it over.
Like, then let him do it. I thought she was kidding, so I kind of start to like laugh a little because I'm like, there's no way she's being serious. She has her glasses like on, like how they have it like on a thing where like
and then
it's
they
hanging
pull it
right
and
there.
then it clips in the middle. Yeah.
Yes.
It's just.
And so she has her glasses right there, and she goes, yeah, I just got stuff on my glasses, so I can't really see out of them. And I was like, oh, you're being serious? I was like, okay.
No.
So she starts cutting her nails. Mochi's obviously freaking out because I'm holding her, whatever. And she goes, well, okay, well, let's maybe try some peanut butter. Have we ever done peanut butter with the dog? And the guy's
No.
like, yeah, we use peanut butter. Like, usually that works. And so I'm just like, what is going on?
No.
And then, whatever. They're like, okay, we'll take her away for the nail trim. Let's do the shot. She gets out the shot. I hear something happening out there. Whatever.
Oh,
She
it's
gets
fine.
out the shot.
It's
and
Mochi
she's like-
having a trauma response to hearing this story.
She's listening.
She
no,
literally
actually, it's
can't take it.
She's like shaking outside.
She's
No, it's
quivering.
my parents' dog carrying around a giant palm leaf. They like
That's good. I
break
thought
the
you were going to
leaves off
say,
of their palms.
my first thought was like maybe like a dead squirrel or something. So that's good.
No, but Apple does. She kills lizards, so when
Oh,
she
wow.
gets those, that is like pretty traumatizing to watch.
Yep.
But besides that, anyways, so she gets out the needle to give her the shot. Of course, I'm holding her for God knows why, and she's like, Mochi's kind of like squirming around because she's like clearly being tested,
Sure.
and she's like, "Oh, I know you're nervous. I'm nervous too. I just really don't want to hurt you."
Like, what the hell is this? How in the world does she have her license? I literally cannot take it with this woman.
I was like, it's a tiny shot. I understand she's a little dog, but I was like, do you often hurt animals?
Like, that gives
Then-
me so much confidence in you. That makes me feel
I was like-
so good about the fact that you are the person caring for me and my dog.
I was like, at this point, maybe I am better equipped to give her the shot. But that leads me to my next thing with them.
It's awful.
I mean, they are just unhinged.
Literally after this happened, at this point in the story, mind you, I'm like, Marlee, you need to switch vets. This is horrible. And Marlee goes, don't worry, it gets
This is
worse.
horrible. It gets so much worse. So while it was right before I was about to fly to Florida. I feel like this is a common thing that people give their dogs Benadryl to like
Totally. That is very, very common.
to help them like go to sleep during their flight, whatever. And so I was asking her because last time we flew with Mochi, she was 2.5 pounds. So we gave her like pretty much a drop of Benadryl. This time she's 7 pounds. So I was like, I know I'm going to have to give her more. So I was like, let me ask the vet like exactly how much I need to give her of the
ratio?
liquid Benadryl.
Yes.
Yes. And so I'm asking her, I'm like, how much Benadryl do I give her? Da 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 da. And she's like, doing the math. And so then she's like, well, do you have a syringe to like give it to her? And I was like, yeah, I have like the children's syringe. You put it in their mouth, whatever. And so I was like, yeah, I have that. It's liquid Benadryl. And she's like,
It's
okay.
like
And I was
what
like,
they
actually,
give you with like amoxicillin, like the little tiny.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like not
they give it,
crazy.
I mean, they sell it at the store. They give
Yes.
it to you with, and a lot of animals take liquid medicine. So that's,
Yes.
hey, wow. What a large stick for a tiny dog.
Oh my goodness, Moch. Wait, stop. That's really cute.
I suppose
That's
no
fine.
harm, no foul with her
No harm,
chewing
no
on
foul.
that. Pause. My computer just came unplugged. Anyways,
Oh, you're fine.
so I was like, yeah, no, we have a syringe. And then I was like, okay, wait, actually, maybe I should take this away from her because it's making a lot of noise. One
Oh,
second.
you're fine. Yeah, take your time.
Let me get this. Hey.
While Marlee's doing this,
Yeah,
I
take
have
that
to tell
out.
you guys that
outside. Bye.
A part that she skipped over of this story is when Marlee asked about the Benadryl measurement and everything. Marlee's, the girl pulled out her calculator and was like, let's see here. Like, as if she can't just do some quick mental math or just have it on hand. Like, if this, like, Marlee could have done the math.
I could have, whatever. At this point, I was like,
if that's what we're working with. It was
I
just
know.
okay.
Anyway, at this point, I was like, I double checked it because I was like, I
Yes.
just don't trust her anymore.
No.
And so then I was like, yes,
You've
we have a
broken
syringe.
my
whatever. And I was like,
trust.
actually, I don't know it's been a while. I don't know if I know where it is. Can I get one from you just in case? They look at each other, the vet and the vet tech, motion like a like finger over their mouth. And they're like, I think we could figure something out to give you one. And I'm like, I'll pay for it. Like, I know you give it with medicine. Like,
yeah.
I'll pay for the syringe if it's that big of a deal.
They
and they're
acting
like, no,
real stingy
I think
with
we can misplace one.
their
and-
little tiny plastic syringes. Okay, so sorry guys, we had a quick audio glitch there. So back to what we were saying. Maybe restart the part of your story because I kind of didn't hear some of it. Just start where you were saying, do you think that I could have
Yes.
maybe one of those little plastic syringes?
Yes. So, I'm like, yeah, we do have a syringe, but I don't remember where it is. Mm-hmm. And thank God I found it because we would have been just in a horrible place. But I was like, could I just have one? And they're like, yeah. Well, they're like, shh. I think we can misplace it and we can just slip one in your bag. And I was like,
It's unbelievable.
You know what? I'll buy one at HEB. Like,
Yeah.
it is not a big deal. Forget it.
Don't
Like,
put yourself
I
out.
don't
They're
need the
acting
syringe.
like they're gonna get fired if they slip you something that you're literally supposed to take the medicine with.
I know. I was like, I know you guys prescribe liquid medicine for animals. So I was like, this is
Yes.
not an out of pocket question. Anyways.
Right.
And I was like, no, forget it. And they're like, no, we'll work this out. I was like, okay, I genuinely don't care. I just want to leave because you guys are weird.
Yeah.
And so maybe
Weirdo
20 minutes
alert.
later,
Weirdo
alert.
alert.
And so maybe 20 minutes later, the vet tech comes back in. 20 minutes because I watched him chase a dog around for a little while that had gotten loose, which
just
should have
awful.
just been my sign to
Come
pack up
on.
and head out.
Yeah, just head out.
I should have just been like, you know what, forget it. Whatever. And he comes back, he reaches into his little jacket pocket, and he's like, what? And he's like, here, take this, just put it in your bag.
Shh.
Shh. Real secretive. And so I take it, I put it in my bag. He's like, just don't even worry about it. I was like, okay. So I get home.
Yeah, I wasn't worried. You were the one that was worried, to be fair.
I'm not worried. You're giving me a freaking plastic syringe, whatever. So I get home, I take it out of my bag. He gave me a needle.
It'll never not be absolutely hilarious. That is just, no wonder they were acting out. But also, they literally thought, like, in their minds, they thought you were trying to inject Mochi with liquid Benadryl.
You want me to inject straight into her bloodstream? Children's Benadryl?
It is
I was like,
unhinged.
would that kill her? I have no idea. Like, I have no idea.
I literally
why
can't take
would
it.
they let me do that? Like, why would they let me do that?
They probably thought you were cracked out asking for a syringe. Like, that is genuinely insane.
Did they think I wanted it for my personal drugs
No,
or something?
actually,
I'm like,
just for
I'm
some
pregnant.
recreational use. It is.
I'm like,
They were dummies. So, long story short, Marlee is leaving the practice.
I am leaving the practice.
It
Taylor was
sounds
like,
like
maybe
you're
you should
like-
report them to the board.
Yes. Saying
Yeah.
it like that sounds like you're like leaving the Mormon church or something. she's out.
You've heard it here first. I am leaving the cult. I'm leaving
Yeah.
the cult that is
Get me
this
out.
vet that has extraordinary reviews, and I think it's not true. I'm like,
I
maybe
think they pay
people
for
have
their
never
reviews.
taken their animal. They pay for their reviews. I'm like, surely nobody's animal has ever been in distress here. I'm like, this is just actually insane. I just can't imagine though. This is what is going through my head. If I've had animals my whole life. Like, I've had pets and I've had to give them medicine and whatever. If I had just gotten a dog, knew nothing about them, was told to give them liquid Benadryl for the flight, and then handed this, I stupidly may have thought because I wouldn't have known any better that I was supposed to inject it and just shot it in her neck or something.
This makes me sick to my stomach.
There's someone that might have thought that. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it could have been bad. I have no idea.
No, it could have been so bad. Well,
I know.
You know what's really interesting is, well, actually, I don't want to say this. This will bring down the whole mood of the pod. There was a case here in Greenville with some mistreatment of animals at a groomer, and I refuse to share. I'm not going to do it because you guys do not need to be.
It's always the groomers, though.
Yes, you don't need to be bogged down with that information. Thankfully, it did not happen to us. Our neighbor was telling us about it, but anywho, we'll move on from pet stuff. That is just devastating. So everybody say a prayer for I almost called you Marchie. Marlee and Mochi.
Mochi.
Marlee.
Everybody say a prayer for the duo Marchie.
Marchie is looking for a new vet in Austin, Texas. So send your recs if you have one, and say a prayer. Let's hit a quick consumption corner while we're here.
Yeah, let's do it. And then I have to leave because I'm getting my hair.
You have a hair appointment. No, you're perfect. Okay, so this will be rapid fire. What have I been watching? New season of Running Point with Kate Hudson.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Literally so good. I loved the first season,
is good.
So we're back for more.
I did love the first season. I think I actually need to go back and watch the first season because I'm like watching the season. Yeah, I think I'm just like, it's been a long time, so I think I'm just like,
it was a long
lost.
time, yeah. No, it's really good though. It's funny. I like laugh out loud during it. So if you need something funny and like kind of like drama,
I like LOL.
I literally LOL.
Yeah.
The amount of times I think you could search on iMessage where you can like search things that you've texted before. The amount of times my text literally says, I literally laughed out loud, just spelled out like that. I literally laughed out loud. I say that all the time to people. I'm like, I need you to know that I quite literally actually laughed out loud when you sent me that.
I literally ROTFL.
I am actively on the floor texting you
am writhing on the floor.
No, but I mean it. It's so funny.
I can't get up.
So, okay, what you've been watching.
You guys know what
I'm
watching. I'm watching... Yeah,
Summer
I am
House.
watching that, but you guys know that I'm Summer House, of course. Insane audio leaks. We've already talked about it. I am upset because we've learned that the reunion won't come out for like another couple weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Which is kind of a long time, and
it is.
I'm like, it is a long time, but I do understand that all the episodes have to air before they do the reunion. But I'm just like, I think because there's so much press behind everything happening right now,
Everybody wants to
that's a
see
long
it.
time to wait. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's fine, but I think if they were smart, they'd be like, here's like a sneak peek and like release it like this week. But that's none of my business. If you guys need PR, obviously hire us. We've talked about this before.
Sure.
Whatever. But I am watching Farmer Wants a Wife. We all know that too. And I'm interested to see how far Heather's going to make it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, listening to, still Olivia Rodrigo's new song, Duh.
Yeah.
I did take a quick walk down memory lane, because for, what's it called? In May at the studio, we're doing themed classes. And so this past Friday when I taught, it was boy bands. So I threw together a little playlist, boy bands. And that was a little offbeat for me. So I threw a little something together. I thought it was really good. At one point I look over and there's some girlies as they're doing their whatever, they're singing the song. And I was like, this is what it was meant for. Someone was singing Cake by the Ocean during her reps. Yeah. And so I was like, yeah, she needed this. So anywho, it was a real good one. So that's kind of what I had to listen to this past week, but no complaints.
That's amazing. I would have loved that class. That sounds so fun.
No, you would have eaten it up.
I would have eaten that up. I was a big One Directioner.
Huge 1D.
Huge.
So what are you listening to this week?
Actually, I do have something 2 weeks in a row, which is insane.
Sure,
Noah Kahan's new album.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It's really good.
Do you have a favorite song, or are you more of like a just the whole album?
Yes. Well, right now it's the whole album, but I think I always start with like a favorite song, but it's always just the one that I remember the most of.
Sure.
Which is Doors and
Yep.
Paid Time Off.
Oh my gosh, no, that one's so good.
Those are the two.
I personally...
Yeah, those are the two that are like stuck in my head.
Willing and Able, Haircut. Yeah. I mean, obviously starting it off with End of August is really good too. So here's the thing.
Yeah, that
Noah
one is
so
good.
Andrew and I, did I ever tell the people that we saw Noah Kahan back in 2021? I've liked him for so long, but I remember in fall of 2018, I literally texted my soccer coach and I was like, I need to go. I could not go to his concert. So devastating. But are you going to try and, would you go to one of his shows or no?
I would actually, my whole family is going, but I wasn't invited because I originally said that I didn't like him, which is fine because I'll also have a, like,
baby.
Actually, a brand new spanking baby. So,
okay. So
that's fine. This is the first album of his that I'm like actually listening to. So
really?
That also checks out. Yeah. I was not a fan. I was not a fan for like a while. I think it was like the same of like the Bon Iver vibe. Like it just kind of like was a lot for me. Like I just like, I don't know.
It was too depressing.
Maybe I wasn't stable enough originally when he started making music. And now I like can listen to it and be fine. Yeah, I appreciate, and I really do like this album, so it's great.
Slay. Okay, so what are you eating this week?
Well, this week in Florida, I'm trying to eat like all of my like St. Pete favorites.
Oh my gosh! I don't know
if I've ever talked about Mr. Empanada on here.
No, I don't think so.
I love Mr. Empanada. It's so good. It's an empanada place. I used to get it. No, I used to get it all the time when I was in high school.
It's like a chain.
It is like a chain. Well, I don't know if it's chain like everywhere, but it's a chain here. Like there's a couple locations here.
Yeah.
But it's so good. I just get like beef and cheese empanada. It's so freaking good.
Yeah.
They also have like dessert empanadas. I know, and it's so it's so cheap. Like I get like 3 empanadas. I know, it's so freaking good. So just eating a couple of my faves here, getting a lot of the coffee that I love here.
So cute.
And that's what I'm eating.
It's amazing. I personally am eating. I don't know. I've had Thai food twice this week, so that counts for something. I literally told Andrew the other day. Well, I was eating pad Thai. I picked it up on the way to pick him up from the airport, like last week, and I literally, as I'm eating it, I'm thinking to myself, I was in the cell phone lot eating it, waiting for him, and I literally thought, I'm going to look back on my life and wish that I had eaten more pad Thai. Like, I know for a fact that that is what's going to happen. I'm not even lying. I literally was like, I know that's going to be something I think about when my days come to a close. So, anyhow.
That's amazing, though, because...
Gotta eat it up.
No regrets. You enjoyed every pad Thai you had.
I know. It's so true. Okay, last thing is, what products are we using?
Well, let's see. Mm-hmm. I think I've just gone back to my skincare routine. And that has just been making me feel good. Just overall, I've gone back to a skincare routine. I know.
Good job.
And even if I don't do it twice a day, at least my goal is to do it once a day. And that makes me feel
I'm a big
just put together.
I'm kind of hit once a day. Like, I just do it at night.
Yeah.
And in the morning,
honestly, if you do it at night and then most of the time,
it's still there.
Have it in the morning.
And the only time I do it in the morning is if I'm going to do makeup over top of it. So I need a clean slate. But
so true.
Whatever.
Yes.
The product that I am using is a clothing thing. Did I talk about my splurge at Old Navy or no?
I don't know.
I don't know if I talked about it on the pod, but went crazy at Old Navy this past like a week or so ago. And that's all you need to know. Bounce fleece, go crazy, and it's great.
Oh my gosh, I do love Old Navy, and Gap is having a great moment. I mean,
they're all
maybe
coming
it's just
back.
us getting older, but we're going back to the basics.
It's literally,
and it feels good to be home.
it feels good to be home. Follow your heart. It's just going back
Chase
to our
your
roots.
dreams.
And speaking of roots, Marlee's about to go get her hair done, so we love you guys.
Love you guys, and I'll see you next week, hopefully looking like a new woman.
She'll literally be so blonde. Okay, bye. You're dismissed.